Yeah, then I'd be all paranoid.
Judge flasher in the night, wielding justice always right. Criminals are there in luck, cross him you're stuck like Chuck. In the courtroom he stands tall, justice in his gaze. Cross the judge you fall, to a fire you can't face. Stuck like Chuck, can't escape the crime. Judge Fletcher's words stay sharp in your mind. Sitting high in courtrooms light, seeking truth with all his might. Tailing horns if you misjudge, better heed the words of judge. Criminals they shake and quiver, knowing judge delivers shivers. He'll give you what you earned, in his eyes the tables turn. He sprouts tails and horns to those who dare defy, lessons harshly learned under his sharp eye. Stuck like Chuck, can't escape the grind. Judge Fletcher's words stay sharp in your mind. Judge Fletcher in the night, wielding justice always right. Criminals are there in luck, cross him you're stuck like Chuck. Sitting high in courtrooms light, seeking truth with all his might. Tailing horns if you misjudge, better heed the words of judge. Stuck like Chuck, can't escape the grind. Judge Fletcher's words stay sharp in your mind.
I was a human, breathing and thinking, eating and drinking, philosophizing. I was a human before you killed me and ripped my heart out. I knew what love was. Now when they ask me, I just reply slow and sound like an iPhone. I do not know love, I am a robot. I do not know love, I am a robot. I used to know love, 'cause I had a fire, passion and desire. Now all I require are circuits and wires. Inside was an ocean of soul and emotion. Then you cut me open. Now all that I know is I am a robot, thoughtless and empty. Don't know who sent me, don't know who made me. Electric robot, everything's grey now. Numb to the pain now. I knew what love was. Now when they ask me, I just reply so. Sound like an iPhone. I do not know love. I am a robot. Ba 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 bum ba da ba.
All right, I think everybody can hear me, right? So, Ghost Eagle, that was called Suno. Suno, you can use for free. They give you 53 credits. Um, I can show you what Suno looks like real quick. Let me bring it up here real quick for you. In case if people don't know what Suno is, you can go in there, you can write songs, and I'm introducing other AIs. And Google just got a major upgrade with Google Gemini. And that's what my future is tonight. But I'm going to show you what Suno is. And I'll drop the link for you. All right, there's the link to Suno. I'll bring Suno up. So in here, you have a choice, right? You can put in what you would like your song to be, right? Like I wrote, I'm doing an animation for Judge Fleischer. It's called the Skittles Caper. So I wanted it to be like a humorous song to go along with the humorous animation I'm doing, and kind of explain the animation before I started it. So I'll give you a taste of what this is.
There's a quiet little office where justice reigns so high. There's a quirky Judge Fleischer with a sparkle in his eye, with a gavel on the desk and papers in a mess. He reaches.
So Suno is AI, right? And it created these lyrics with my help. Like I took some words out, I put some of my own words in. I kind of rewrote the song. I used this as the bass, right? The bass song. And then what I do is I print it out, right? And I'll read the song. And I'll go into another AI. It's called Chat GPT that can actually generate ideas for a song that I want to write, the style of music that I need, and that. So, I can incorporate this into the animation. So it's like a storyboard in a music form. Give me one quick second. So it's like a storyboard in a music form. So I'm going to let you listen to the song and I'll be right back.
In a quiet little office where justice reigns so high, there's a quirky Judge Fleischer with a sparkle in his eye, with a gavel on the desk and papers in a mess. He reaches for his skills, his moment of sweet rest.
So you can see it has the storyboard to the animation in it, and this is what I created. But I created a comic book style animation that actually flips through the pages. I'm working on the part that flips through the pages now, so it'll be cool. I'm going to release it on either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But anyways, that is Suno, and you can go in there. You can use it. They give you 50 credits. Now, the way that credits work, let me explain to you credits. Credits in Suno. You get 2 songs for the same thing, right? And I kind of don't like it this way, but you get a choice of either A or B, right? And it'll use, you can make 5 songs. That's all you can make. And if you decide to subscribe like I am, I have like many credits, right, that I can use. But I've been going around to different AIs to see if there's an avenue for people that want to do AI that can do it without having to pay a lot. Yes, Dennis, I said Chat GPT. So Google, let me pull this up. Google Gemini. I have not played with this yet, and I figured you and I could play with this together for the first time. So I'm going to bring up Google Gemini. So let me share this. All right. So this is Google Gemini. You don't need to see my ugly face. There we go. So they did this on the same concept as Chat GBT, right? With all the modules that GBT has to offer. And there are many, many modules. So this already knows who I am, right? I have never used this. All I did is type in there, hello, and it knew exactly I am Citizen Z Animations. So I will drop a link to this, to Google Gemini, so that you guys can try it out yourself. I don't know if there's any cost to this. I know nothing about this. I'm just experiencing it for the first time with you guys because AI is coming, people. And you better learn AI today. They can make, it's like Sora, which is part of Open AI. They can actually they're making movies now. And you cannot tell the difference between the movie, if it's real or if it's AI driven. You cannot. There is no possible way. Um, in fact, I showed yesterday on a different AI where I could do video, where it's better than my Photoshop, right? And I'm pretty proficient at Photoshop. It took, I chopped off my head, right? It chopped off my head, and it slammed it to where the Iron Man guy is, right? Getting suited up. And there is no, you can't tell the difference. It looks natural, except, I'm not an Iron Man suit. But so let's take a look at Google Gemini, shall we? It says, how can I help you today? Give tips on how to take class notes, explain key rules of rugby, starting with the basics. Give me a quiz on the latest fashion trends. Help me incorporate plant-based options into my diet. It says humans review some save traps to improve Google AI. To stop this feature for future chats, turn off Gemini Ads activity. So if a human reviews this, then it's whatever. They can read my fucked up mind, right? So you can upload images in this. You can, I believe this is just like Chat GPT. So let's create an image, right? Let's see. Create a cartoon image of a Viking woman with a hatchet in each hand with long red hair. Whoops. Long red hair and a scene of a battle in the background. So I have no idea if this will take this or not. I have no clue. I don't know if this draws images or not. I have no idea what this actually does. So as I said, we are trying this out for the first time. So let's give it a whirl. Oh, yep, it's generating an image. So I put in create a cartoon of a Viking woman with a hatchet in each hand with long red hair and a scene of a battle in the background, right? This is the first image it came up with. So you can see the rendition of this is pretty good. You can see a dragon over here, like a dragon over here, and she looks crazed, right? So this isn't bad. This would take me to draw about a week, right? I don't think I could draw this in less than a week, but with the detail that's in here. If you download this image, it's already in high def. And you'd have to get all the scales on the dragon, all the background scenes. As I said, drawing this by hand would take me a little while. So this was done in seconds. So plus it gives me generate more. So if we hit generate more, let's see what happens. So it went from this to this. And you can see it has a battle in the background. She's got long hair. She's got both hatchets in each hand. So it does pretty good illustrations or images for what you'd like. Let me go into StreamYard and see if everybody's talking to me. Nope. I know I'm boring you guys. So, but this is part of my forte. This is something, the AI world is something that we're all going to have to deal with. We're all going to have to live with this, right? So I want to see if this will write me a song. So write me a song of a unicorn upside down in a tree with a moth holding it. So that's kind of a messed up song, right? So write me a song of a unicorn upside down in a tree with a sloth holding it. Let's see what it comes up with. Let's see what happens. One second, people. It's my wife. She's driving me nuts. Sorry about that, guys. So it did write me a song, the upside down unicorn, right? And I wonder what this will sound. I see it says that you can listen. Let's take a whirl.
Upside down unicorn. Verse 1. In a forest green, where sunlight gleams, a curious sight, A magical scene.
So it just reads
A
the
unicorn
words.
hangs, upside down with grace, held by a sloth, in a tight embrace.
So you can see it created the song, right? But it didn't. Let's see. Select text and Gemini response found by Get Creative. Let's see. How would I do this? Create the music to the unicorn song I just created. See how smart it is. Oh, see, I can't create music, but I can give you some ideas on how to approach it. So it tells you that you can go to MuseScore, GarageBand, Reaper, FL Studio, all AI, right? But I could take this song that it made me, copy it, paste it over into Suno. In fact, I'll do that right now. So that's a little drawback because, you know, there's other like music generators out there that can do imagery, that can put kinetic typography over. So this is a little disappointing, you know. But anyways, it made me a song. Let's see. What else can I say? Let's see how smart this thing actually is. Create me an image of, I don't know if it'll know who this is or not. Broke fishing on a pirate. I like picking on broke when it's not here. Being chased by sharks, trying to bite his head off. Let's see what happens now. Oh, it's generating something. So I put in, create me an image of broke fishing on a pirate boat being chased by sharks trying to bite his head off. Let's see what it came up with. So it's wild because it did this like in watercolor, right? So this is watercolor. This is like watercolor. And it's like an old style animation cell. And then this is the newer version of broke going down and the shark's going to bite his head off, right? So it does do imagery decent. Let's see how smart it is. What is the explanation of quantum for what's the explanation quantum for everyday people? And it does. It goes out, searches the net, and then you can listen to the draft, man. This is a feature I like, where you can listen to the draft.
Quantum physics, a simplified explanation. Quantum physics is a branch of science that deals with the behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic level. It's a mind-bending field that often defies our everyday intuition.
So you could actually use this, right? So there's a guy out there that I know. His name is Fozzie, and they're like law people, right? I go over and watch Judge Fleischer because I like him. He does justice with a lesson, right? If you go in his court and you give him attitude, well, you're stuck like Chuck and there won't be any little bunnies in the woods. Let me go into the studio and see if anybody's talking to me. I'm pretty talking to myself. So you just did a black dragon on gold wings. Hey, Dennis, can you type in and post me a comment on the black dragon on your description of it that you just did? I want to run it through Gemini and I want to see what happens. I want to see how close it comes to yours. So I just want to see, or did you do that in Gemini? Because I don't know if you did it in ChatGPT, if you did it in Meta AI. And there is one thing I do want to bring up to you guys. And I want you to understand this and watch this closely. This is something that you guys really need to pay attention to. Because I don't know if anybody remembers what I said about 2 months ago. All I need is a 30-second clip of your voice, and I can make you say anything I feel like, right? I want you to see this. Hold on, let me back it up, and I'll bring it up on screen. You guys really, really, really need to see this. This is unregulated. There is no regulations for this, man. This is 100% unregulated. This is by one of the modules. This is OpenAI, and this is part of ChatGPT, right? And I want you guys to watch this video. Let me make sure it's up here. Going to StreamYards. All right, here we go. Listen to this closely, people.
OpenAI helped kickstart the new era of artificial intelligence with its text-generating tool ChatGPT. It stunned us with its AI-generated visuals through DALL-E and amazed us with its text-to-video tool Sora. Now it's unveiling Voice Engine, a new text-to-audio generator that can turn this real human voice sample
Force is a push or pull that can make an object move
into this AI-generated one.
Have you ever wondered why a soccer ball soars through the air?
OpenAI saying it needs only a 15-second sample to generate a synthetic voice.
It's going to get a lot of companies really rushing to perfect and to update a lot of their platforms.
OpenAI is not the first company to demonstrate the ability to clone voices. The risks of the technology already clear.
Does it impress you or does it concern you?
I have to admit it's impressive, but I'm very concerned at the possibilities for these kinds of powerful technologies. There are no regulations so far.
Other voice-generating programs have already been used to create fake ransom messages, and even this fake robocall intended to sound like President Biden.
It's important that you save your vote for the November election.
OpenAI acknowledging the risks of this emerging technology, saying in its blog that it's working on the tool with a limited number of partners, and that, quote, "We are taking a cautious and informed approach to a broader release due to the potential for synthetic voice misuse." But the company also demonstrating its potential, showing what it can do across languages.
Friendship is a universal treasure.
Here's that same phrase in Spanish.
La amistad es un tesoro universal.
Again in Japanese.
友情は普遍的な宝物です.
And it's not just voices. OpenAI is also partnering with some filmmakers to try out its video generator Sora, creating short movies like this one.
I am literally filled with hot air.
OpenAI demonstrating its capabilities in part to push society to prepare for technology that is no longer a matter of if, but when. Risapara, NBC News.
So I hope everybody heard that loud and clear. OpenAI, I can take a 15-second sample of anyone online, and make the AI talk exactly like you. and it's unregulated. So imagine that. Imagine. That's insane. But this was only a short little stream. I wanted to introduce you to Gemini AI. I want you guys to go in and try it out, man. So we're going to do one more thing in Gemini. And let's see. We already did video generation, song generation. Let's have it write me a sonnet, right? Write me a sonnet about winter in DC in a blizzard with, oh, I spelled blizzard wrong. Beal. And the homes. So it actually wrote me a sonnet, and I'm going to let it play just so that you can hear it. So you can see it created a poem, sonnet, poem, same thing. Well, a sonnet is a little upgrade from a poem. It doesn't have to rhyme, right? It's like every second line, because you have aching chest, no place to rest, a worn out coat, relentless note. That's a sonnet. It doesn't have to rhyme every sentence. It rhymes like every other sentence down through. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I want to write me a play. Write me a play on a gopher and a chicken on the run from a fox. Just, it says, I put in, write me a play on a gopher and a chicken on the run from a fox. Let's see what it comes up with. So they have the characters in here. A gopher, a small nervous rodent, chicken, a clucking, skittish bird, and a fox, a cunning and hungry predator, setting a backyard garden. Scene starts. So I'm going to ask it if it could make me the scene from The Great Escape. Create me an image from the play Great Escape. Oh, I put two thes in there. I don't want to do that. So here, this is what I created. It's the fox, the chicken, and the gopher. That's pretty cool. And if you wanted it in the animated form, you could do it like this. You know, hit generate more. It gives you a live shot. It gives you just fox and gopher. So this is pretty cool. You probably could put words in here. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's copy this. I don't know if this could create all the scenes for it or not. I'm not sure if Gemini can do that. I know the other AI that I use can do it. So create images for this play. And I'll just paste it in there. And see what happens. It's thinking. Oh, I don't think it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So it created these, and this is part of the play, right? So it created these, and I actually could go in here, down here, and I can hit generate more. It'll give me 2 more. This is free, folks. There is no cost that I can see as of yet, unless if you try Gemini Advanced. Okay, so Gemini Advanced. Get Gemini Advanced and more with a Google One AI premium plan. So it's $0 for 1 month, $19.99 a month thereafter. It gives you a month free trial. And what do you get with this? So you get the next generation model 1.5 Pro, priority access to all the new features, experience 1 million token content window, Gemini and Gmail docs and more, 2 terabytes of storage, and other Google One premium benefits. I don't think that's a bad deal. If you got $20 and you want to spend it over there, well, I say do it, man. Let me go into StreamYard. What's up, Louisiana High Rise? What's up, Motor City? I'm going through the new Google Gemini that just got released. This just got released. It's on the same vibe as Chat GBT. And I'm going to be teaching a small AI course here coming up. It's I'm a tester for some of the AIs, but I am not for Gemini. This is you and I doing this all at once. So far, let's recap what it can do here. So I asked it to create a cartoon image. It did that. I asked it to write me a song, and it came up with this that I'd have to put over at Suno. This says I can't create music, but I can give you some ideas on how to approach it, right? And it gives you more AIs that you can go to. MuseScore, GarageBand Reaper, FL Studio. And I said, create me an image of broke fishing on a pirate boat. And it came up with one. I like this picture of broke fishing. That's very funny. But then you can see the sharks here. So it went from like a beginner's watercolor to like a 1970s, 80s motif cartoonish style cell to a modern day image. So it gave a choice of 3 images. And with this AI, this thing is a lot like ChatGPT, except this does not have the modules unless if you subscribe for $19.95. So with ChatGPT, that is also a subscription-based service, and it's about the same price. Then I ask it about quantum physics for everyday people, it gives you a complete breakdown, but it also has a read back feature. So let's say you're in college, right, and you're writing your thesis paper. Let's say you have to write, you can use this AI to generate ideas, but you want to be careful crossing that line between AI and that. We talked, and then I asked it to write me a sonnet, which is a poem of winter's chill. It's about winter in DC and a blizzard and the homeless. So it wrote me a sonnet for that. I asked it to write me a play on a gopher and a chicken. I meant to put on the run from a fox, but it knew what I meant, so it wrote me a complete play for it. It made me images for it. I put the whole play in there, and if I wanted to, I could keep generating more and more and more scenes for this. Let me see. Create me a comic book style picture. Oh, I see. Create me a comic book style. Sets Louis and the high rises in here. Of a 1800s outlaw woman gunslinger. And let's see what it comes up with. It's generating. It's not as fast as Meta. Oh, image generation. So I'd have to tell it, I say comic? Oh, I know. Duh. I wanted cartoon. Create me a comic book cartoon style. See what it comes up with. As I said, I'm trying this out for the first time. See, it's doesn't do people yet. So the image generator in here is a little iffy, right? Create me a cartoon of the pink. It may not do this. Panther smoking a joint. I cannot generate images of that. Try ask me generate. So I couldn't say, let's see, create me a cartoon image of a caveman smoking a joint. I can't, it doesn't like joint. That's what it doesn't like. Let's see, maybe I can do smoking weed. I don't know why this won't let me do this. Smoking weed. Yep, it doesn't like weed. It doesn't like joints. So you cannot put like pot in here, right? But I can go to another image generator like Cat GPT, and it drew me a beautiful pot leaf. So there are limitations to this. It might be in the subscription, right? The Gemini Advanced model. It might be in, but Anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention and delight. I'd like to welcome him on to E Motor City, which is Ron, Ghost Eagle Guardian, Mighty Righteous, Louisiana High Rise, The Shit Show, Dennis Parker. I'd like to thank you all for coming in and make sure I'm going to put the link in there one more time. Try out Gemini AI. I am going to be doing more streams. In fact, next week, probably either Thursday or Friday, we will be using Sora. And I am going to show people how to make a movie, an animated movie in Sora. And I will ask everybody's input. But as for tonight, thank you very much. This was, as I said, this is only a short stream. Have a good night. Enjoy Gemini AI. That's brand new. It just came out. It's like ChatGPT, except it's low. Check out Sora. Check out ChatGPT. Check out Meta AI. I'm going to be going into backgrounds and how to take a background, right, and have it neurostimulating to the people as part of an animation. But as I said, this is Gemini right here. Click that. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out. So thank you very much. As I said, this is just a short stream. Have a good night, man.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kinda figured I'm a reefer head, of course. And after all this time, I guess that I'm a connoisseur of sorts. Now your stuff smells okay, but this could tranquilize a horse. I'll bet $1 million in cash against your stash, 'cause I think mine's better than yours." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and you ain't smoked nothing yet. One hit of this grass will kick your ass. You got yourself a bed. Johnny, roll a ball of hash and make sure it's the bomb, 'cause the devil's got the kind of stuff they smoked in Vietnam. You'll get $1 million smackaroos in cash if you can cope, but if you can't, the devil will get your dope." The devil packed a bong with a little Acapulco gold, and resin flew from his fingertips as he fired up his bowl. He filled that chamber all the way, and he took a mighty hit. And as they passed it back and forth, it gave them both a coughing fit. Damn! When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.